Hello, Stamper. Welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stamping Up at frenchiestamps.com. Today, it's mixing a new product with older product. This is the Thoughtful Journey. I bet many of you are going to say, that's going to be interesting. Well, let me show you one finished card here. I think it's the most gorgeous. Look at that. So I am using the lovely designer series paper. We got many scenery designer series paper that I think the artist is Stamping Up did phenomenal job. I mean, I absolutely love it. Maybe it's because I love scenery, but I love it. The work it's done, it's many on these. Even this here would be pretty. The pine trend, not sure, but it would work. So it's many other print in this. Look, this would be amazing. Absolutely. Because I get the shepherd here. That I gonna be honest with you, I die cut that with my cut and emboss, cut and scan and cut machine. I love fussy cut, but I did like a few hundreds of that. So, but see how that would be pretty. You add the star and put all that dart. It would be beautiful. So let's get started. So this is this one here. I'm gonna do three, maybe we'll see. I'm gonna start with this one here. It's very different. It's more like that marble. I am using just one color, and that it's Misty Moonlight. And I'm gonna bring this because I love this one. I sponge, and I already stamped with Versamark and embossed with clear, and not clear, but white embossing powder. So we're gonna go all around here. And this one, I'm gonna go more on the side too, like the back, it's darker and more light in the front. And so you keep on adding, and you start on your plate or mat, whatever you call it. The reason, so then you can push the ink, and then you don't have that. Sometimes you start and you get that blah there. So this eliminate that. Also, the if you don't have the mat, that's okay. You can take. Some people say they use a window, like from a frame. That window, I would be very careful. Or also, you can use just scrap paper, but you want to start on the side, okay? And then I just going to go a bit at the bottom. So I'm going to keep the center more light. This is going to be very little and darker here because we get the light here. So it should be lighter here and darker here. And I'm just going to go. I'm going to go kind of triangle diagonal here. And voila, that is it. See? And then when I had my, see how much that add? Is that cool? I think that's way cool. I can go maybe a little bit below because I had that green there. That's the only reason why I want to not adding too much of the green, but now it looked more like it's a cloud. And now I got my, and then you just wipe on top. Voila. And then put your greeting. Okay, let's go to try this one now. And that is the same. I'm going to go. And the more that you do of that, some people express that it's tough for them or it's challenging to do the sponging, the blending. I always say finish your project, then judge your work. I think we look at it too quick. And really, when you look at that, see, it look very blah. But as it dry to it smooth out, and you can keep on adding. It's very forgiving. Just finish your project and then do the judging. I'm going to do very lightly there and a little bit darker here. Oops, I get some on my finger here. And this side should be a little bit darker. Okay, and Wipe this, and then voila. Is that the coolest thing? I think it's very pretty. Now the next one, it's the same than the one that I got, but this one here, I want to put dark, like you see here, I left it plain. I want to show you the difference between if you keep on adding the darker there. So we're going to go ahead and, oops, you don't want to bend your paper like that, because if you bend your paper like that, it make a line where it like pleat. So just be careful there. Okay, this here, that's where I'm going to add more on the side, because I think this side should be darker. Because first of all, we get the shadow of the shipper that we're going to put there. Keep that lighter there. And then we're going to add some at the bottom here for the night vision. Okay, see, and you see it's kind of marble a bit. You can add more or you can keep it that way. And personally, this one, I'm going to keep it this way because really the sky, it's not just like a sheet of black, et voila. So now you see the difference. Let me wipe this here. And I'm going to show you tips on the greeting too. So this one here, it's the same than this one. It looks completely different, doesn't it? But it's the same print. And here, oops, sorry, I dropped my shipper here, and here. So all of them, those print, I think I really love this. And I'm sure this one here is going to be amazing. I'm going to do it after I'm done here. So let me show you the greeting here. I went in this in the inside. So let me grab. Okay, just 1 second. Oh, I had some cut. Okay, so I just stamped piece on her on little strip of 1/2 inch. I get blue all over. This is 1/2 inch, and I go cut and cut. So you see, this is long. It go this way, and this is long. So one top is long, top bottom it's long. You don't want it on like this here. You don't want to cut this way and then come and cut this way. Then you get both at the top long. See, it make kind of a bowl or like a fruit thing. So just remember that you go one direction, one the other one. It's very simple. Let's say I get my stamping here it up, and then I would cut diagonal and cut again here. That's it. Now, after you get that, this is, so this is 1/2 inch. This is 5/8, just a little bit bigger. So 5/8. It doesn't matter the length. It's just the width there. Now we're going to put that here. I find that easier because that's my Christmas cards. I did lots in them. And then I just follow the white here. You could reverse it and have it perfect. But this, I think, worked perfectly. See? And then that go, oops. Et voila. Oops. Would be better straight. But you get the jig of it, okay? Now, for my shipper, the veil or whatever it's called, that it's in crumb cake and pool part. I did some in pool party in boho blue and balmy blue. This one I would say it's balmy blue. Another thing that you don't see in the camera, but if you add wing of Stella on the sheet, I think that quite a bit, okay? Now, for the greeting inside, let me show you a trick. So my greeting, and this is different designer series paper too. I had a bunch of that. The wildy flowers. Some that it's this one. The other way I didn't sponge more, but you see with designer series paper, it really that's all the same paper here. And this I cannot remember that one, Country Lane or Country Lace. This was the uh, wildflower also. So you can use mini designer series paper that character there. Now, for the greeting, I am using the Merry, the Christmas in greeting of season, and peaceful season. I'm using thinking of you with warm feeling and a wish for all the merriest. Well, I have that at the bottom. It needs to go at the top. So let me show you how I done this. I take my greeting, and you're going to need a grid paper if you don't have on and to be honest, maybe it's even better on the grid paper. Let me see how much that's going to stick on that here. You know what? It would be, but I think I'm going to show you on grid paper. So now you just want to follow your line. Absolutely. That's why we put it on it. So we know it's straight. The line on your grid paper. Now I'm going to do the Mary. I want to see how, okay, Mary, I went just past that a little bit. And then the Mary, it's kind of tricky because of the writing, but just look at the ERR. That's where I go. Make sure that is straight. Then I'm going to put my Christmas. That's how you can, or you can all stamp them separately, but that would be a lot of time consuming. Now I'm looking at my line. That look very straight. Now you're going to take your clear block and you're going to align your clear block here. And that's what makes the trick. If you align your clear block, here we go. Now I got this. Now I'm going to take a card base here. This is the white, Whisper White, the thick. So now, if I know that my card, my clear block, it's straight, it should be easy. First, usually I try to go right at the edge of my paper here and align that. I'm not even paying attention to this because it's too easy to have it off. So I'm paying attention to this and stamp it and see, completely straight. It don't look straight there because my paper was off, but here, now I'm placing it straight, right? So now when I come inside here, my edge of my block, I align that with the side of my card base. So it don't matter the side, you can go a little bit in, out, but this align with the edge there. Et voila, my friend, how straight that is. That's my best advice, to do a multiple greeting, and not just a multiple greeting too. If you get like a verse, you want like this verse, you put it on here, and then even if it's a smaller block, because you wouldn't need this big if it's just this part, you want to align it with your lines, and then your block, you align it straight there so you know it is straight on your block. I hope that makes sense there. Whoops. That was funny here. So that's about it, my friends. So I hope I inspire you to mix some older paper with new stamp and such, because it makes such a beautiful, beautiful cards. Look at that. I think those one are amazing, beautiful. So that is it. I will have the dimension. I mean, it's very simple. The card base, it's 11 by 5.5, 11 by 5, 4.25, 11, 4.25 score at 5.5. And my designer series paper, it is 4 by 5.25. And this strip here, it's the width, it's half inch, and then you just cut it diagonal. Very little to it. Thank you so much. Till next time, happy stamping, my friends.